I had a request by Brittany Callie to take a listen to T.Rex's Cosmic Dancer. So let's get started. I don't think I've actually heard this song. If I have, it's been a while, so let's check it out.
I was dancing when I was 12. I was dancing when I was 12. I was dancing when I was out. I was dancing when I was out.
Oh.
I danced.
That's an interesting beginning. I like it. I was trying to determine if it's two different guitars or two different tracks of guitars being strung, or if it's one slightly delayed or offset between the tracks. And it's hard to tell at the moment. But we get this nice separation because we get one of the acoustics in the left ear and the other in the right. I'm sorry, one in right, one in the left. The reason I care about left and right is because in the left ear, it is slightly quieter and a little bit brighter. And we don't hear the strumming as much in the left ear as we do in the right. And then I love how the drums just came bouncing in. So let me back up.
I was dancing when I was out.
I like the cello.
I danced myself right out the womb.
Ooh.
I danced myself right out the womb. Is it strange to dance so soon? I danced myself right out the womb. I was dancing when I was 8.
I like how we've got, it's kind of I would consider it somewhat of an upbeat song, but we've got, because we started with a little bit of a deeper cello, and then we had the violin or a synth, one of the two. And then we're now back to this deep kind of melancholy cello.
I was dancing when I was 8.
So deep.
I was dancing when I was 8.
Okay, it is two different guitar tracks, two different takes as well. So one on the right, one on the left. They are a little bit different between the two. Nonetheless, I like, because it adds a great. I say this word a lot, but it adds a great atmosphere and ambiance just to the musical feeling of it all. And they are really far out. I know that this is remastered. I probably should have done the original just to see if there was a variation, but I like the remastered version because they're really stretched out between the two. So we really get to hear each guitar clean. Like I said, the left is a little bit brighter and not quite as loud, but we can certainly hear the variation between the two. And then we've got the drums that are kind of right in the center, and this cello, and I think even the violin that are still kind of maintaining that center stereo.
Is it strange to dance so late? I dance myself into the tune.
Oh. Ooh.
I dance myself into the tune.
I love the chunking they done with the cellos that coincide with the guitar mute strumming.
Into the tune. Is it strange to dance so soon? I dance myself into the tune. Is it wrong to understand?
No.
The fear that dwells inside a man.
We heard there was just this dun-na-na-na-na, a sound, maybe violin or cello with some string. And it's only in the left ear, and it's pretty brief. Right there. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na.
is inside a man. What's it like to be alone? I liken it to a balloon. I dance myself out of the moon.
The first time I heard the drums went a dun-dun-dun, it was more in the right ear than anything that I had heard a separation from drum-wise so far. And, I just stopped right at it. It may be just the volume that I'm getting that, but let's see.
I dance myself out of the moon.
It's just in the right ear. Oh, that sounded nice. We get the chin-chin. Sorry, there's two different things going on. One, the guitar muting, the chun-chun-chun, and that's actually switching between the two. And then we also have what sounds like a violin or a synth or a keyboard that also does that kind of same panning, but it feels like it did its opposite.
Out of the moon. I dance
Chun-chun-chun. And then we get this high-pitched ching, chun-chun-chun-chun-ching.
of the moon. I dance myself out of the womb.
Oh, love the violin.
Is it strange to dance so soon? I dance myself into the tomb, and then again once more. I dance myself out of the womb. I dance myself out of the womb.
We still have this, it's an interesting musical feeling. I really enjoy it because we still have that low cello that's kind of slow and melancholy. It's still in the background. And then now we have these high violins that are making it seem a little bit more bright and airy and happy. So it's an interesting, it's a brilliant way, I think, to kind of portray this unique experience.
I dance myself out of the womb. Is it strange to dance so soon? I dance myself out of the womb.
Okay, I don't normally like to stop it in the middle of a solo. I say I don't normally. I have in the past and got my in any case. So I'm going back. One thing I wanted to point out that's really interesting. We have two different lead solos going on. One in the right ear, one in the left ear. And even if you can't tell a variation between the two, you can certainly hear that it's two different ones that are going on at the same time. Okay, with that being said, we get the one on the right. He's either using a volume pedal or using the volume knob on the guitar to give us this wah, wah feeling as because you don't actually hear the string get plucked. He's actually plucking it, or they're actually plucking it, and then fading the volume in so it kind of weeps in there really well. The left ear, I can't quite tell if they're using the same or if the left is played in reverse of what's being played in the right. That's what they're doing. Oh my gosh. In the right ear, it's being played, like I said, struck, volume, adjustment. And then the left ear, we're getting it played in reverse. If it's not played in reverse, because now they both started out with the lead in that second part that was wham, and then wham, but in the left ear it just sounds so unique. I don't know if that maybe even through mastering or editing they played that first note but then changed the last, or they went in and adjusted what the volume was going to be. It's going to be a kind of a sharp slope down. I wouldn't call it quite a brick wall, which means you're doing basically a 90 degree. So volume on, then volume off. It would be more like a slope, so it would slowly go down. But it's much faster in the left ear than it is the right, unless my mind is playing tricks on me and my ears are playing tricks on me. Because you can hear the whoop, 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 which is typically a sound that you that you hear when something is played in reverse, because it just gets cut off. It doesn't bleed out, so you whoop, whoop, whoop towards the end. And like I said, my ears may be playing tricks on me because it's kind of how that's being faded in. Or these both were recorded, but then played in reverse. I don't feel like that from right here. Yeah, hear that? Sorry, I've got to finish this. Now I'm thinking that they're both in reverse. This one starts out, and as it gets 3/4 of the way, then they sneak this one in. I don't know. Because now, like I said, my ears are playing tricks on me, and I've stopped this way too many times so far. But what I thought was being done in the right ear was also the same solo as being done in the left ear, just slightly, again, interjected three-quarters of the way through of the first one. But and while some of them sound the same, I don't think they are exactly, or later on in these later parts of the solo, they didn't, because what we hear in the right ear is not always the exact same that we hear in the left, like we did in the beginning. Either way, I need to go through and listen and read up to see if this is how this was done. What a mind bender this is. Wow. So I had not heard this song. It is an older song, and I'm kind of surprised that I hadn't heard it. But nonetheless, so I'm actually going to do a quick search real quick to see how the solo was done. Was it recorded and then normal, but then actually put on the track in reverse? So I'll be right back. So not to spend too much more time on this, but I did do a quick search, and it seems the consensus is that, which is pretty impressive. Jimi Hendrix did it. The Beatles did it. Pink Floyd's done it. Not from yes and no. Nonetheless, Led Zeppelin's done it. I mean, a lot of bands, not a lot, but quite a few bands have done it. It is certainly a creative and unique way to do it. So not only this, what I really enjoy about this particular song, the way that T.Rex has done it, is that it is separated. You get the licks in the right ear, then you get the additional licks in the left ear. Right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear. So you get this. It's just such an interesting and creative way to introduce a solo and provide a solo to a song. It's really creative. Now I kind of want to go back and let's do it in reverse, but that would take too much time to see if it's how different it is. But maybe I'll do that in a follow-up or something. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Is this a song you'd heard before? Did you find this extremely mind-bending at the end there with the guitar? It's such a creative way to do this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Brittany Callie, for recommending this. I'm going to go ahead and end it here because this has already been too long. So I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching Melodic Logic. And until next time, please take care.